Let's go, Lciop and Lciop.
Time to dig deep.
If I could just see inside the minds of these players, I'm telling you, we need the heart rate wristbands. We've talked about it for years. I want to know what the heart rate is.
What if we find out it's just 45 BPM?
Meanwhile, you and me are jacked at like 140, 180.
So Mega Knight picks up the barrel easily.
And seeing Lciop already go Mega Knight Ram Rider lets me know he is ready to play in his element. That's how he wants to start this set off.
Yeah, Birch Spam game number 1. Interesting choice for Lciop.
Okay, sub, Lockbait, and Lciop, Mega Knight Ram Rider.
Dark Goblin's going to be a problem as this game unfolds.
So far, both guys with a clean sheet, nobody touched in our first near minute of gameplay.
Curious if this is going to be like a Princess Log situation or Princess Goblin Gang or what these last couple cards may be for sub. And you see they're already kind of showing his hand a bit there, Rich, picking up those goblins with just the guards.
You know, that's interesting. I wonder how much of that, and here we see the zap.
And that's exactly what I was talking about. And there it is. No small spell, nothing but spam. And it's going to be really hard for Lciop to get on top of these units like the Princess and the Dark Goblin if sub plays this correctly. And then once you are on top of those units, the overwhelm from the Goblin Gang can be absolutely brutal.
I'm curious to see what he does with the Goblinstein in this one. As
okay,
definitely
back to the game.
The back not really worried about spells at all.
Nice timing there for sub, getting a Princess shot in as Lciop sets up the Ram Rider in the back.
Oh.
And you have the feeling that Cannon's going to be there every single time in this matchup.
100%. The only reason it wouldn't be is if Lciop is
Dark Goblin Princess with a zap
on the left-hand side. True Goblins to the left,
nothing
plus the Ice Wind,
to
1622,
say
1712 to basically 2 untouched towers for sub here as the Ice Wind just gets a hair of chip damage.
Gang to the right, Princess to the left. And so far we've seen no indication that Lciop has an answer for this.
If you are wondering about buying tickets to World Finals, the Goblinstein sound alone in the room is worth it.
Yeah, right? It's Halloween indeed.
And nice lightning there to clean up.
No counter defense
like
to Dark Goblin and Princess.
Way too much spent too early on, and that is a good call there by Lciop as he evens things up.
Has gotten it very close. Evo Mega Knight comes out to ensure no Dark Goblin connection. And now we'll see, with the Evo Mega Knight in play, Lciop sitting on 7. Can he put something together here? There he goes.
And I do think this Evo Mega Knight could end up being the big problem, right? Because you have to have ground tanks plus the cannon or plus something else to help with it. But if the Evo Mega Knight is knocking everything around the map, that's when you start to lose control of this deck that sub is running. And that is the one thing you cannot. Almost getting that Dark Goblin on, great zap.
Yeah, good job of Lciop to cover, recognizing the purpose of that barrel, to open up the opportunity, to open up the lane for the Dark Goblin. Minute 50 remaining, triple elixir flying. Will it be the overwhelm of the beatdown or the pace of the bait?
Evo Skelly's up high, that baits out the zap. Shouldn't be a problem here, guards. And that Goblinstein ability, it looked like it was maybe on tower, but it's so tough. If you miscalculate that by just that half a tile, at this level, it's almost throwing the game.
Ice Wiz played low, Dark Goblin. Not going to get on tower here, but Lciop has a choice to make.
True Goblins on the tower, left-hand side. Zap comes out. 689 remains on Lciop's left-hand tower.
Approaching the final minute. Triple elixir on its way. 608. And Lciop sets up to attack the weak side of sub.
I like that call there, but it still baits out the Ice Wizard, which is not what Lciop wants to do there.
And here we go. Does that Evo Bomber know the Dark Goblin goes down just in time to avoid a bigger problem? No connection from the Evo Bomber. That has not done much for him so far. And now high cannon for the Ram Rider. But a Goblinstein does get the ability on tower.
That's what I'm saying. That Mega Knight starts taking up way too much attention on the left-hand side. Then we see the defense slip on the right. One Goblin does stay alive, gets a couple stabs in, but no spell damage. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, there is no way for sub to get damage other than Princesses at the bridge or these barrels.
And this is a big choice to make as the Goblins come down. And that's one Goblin continuing to go.
And Lciop has to win right now, Rich. He has to win on this push. Zap comes in.
Can he do it? Lightning needs to open
Hack
something
counter.
up. Not going to be anywhere
hack
near
counter.
enough. And Sub takes game number 1.
You see that huge sigh of relief from Sub.
game
That was
number 1.
something that was so...
Game number 2, Lciop.
As I was saying, the spell power that was not used by Sub leaves so many things
Good luck,
open,
Lciop.
there's also decks out there like Gobstein,
You won the last game.
Lightning that then can clear the building, you know? So there's so many opportunities here for Sub to kind of open the field.
Bit of a slow start here.
And the room is silent, just hanging on the first move.
Everything's quiet. Almost too quiet.
Production telling us to never do that again.
That's quick.
Little earthquake cycle, and
Wow,
Lciop
from the
immediately
big guy.
sees the 3 elixir and the shake of the
Wow.
head from Sub.
Making me think maybe he went with Hog
Okay, this
instead of Piggies.
Very, very likely. And you never like being down 3 elixir to a P.E.K.K.A drop in the back.
And there's the AQ, so Sub going right down the line of what I was thinking, but does that mean Lciop was ready for it, as these Goblins will do great work for him throughout this matchup with that P.E.K.K.A, but obviously not quite as good as the Guards.
That's quick, bro.
And Lciop definitely thinking about it, Rich. P.E.K.K.A,
Yes.
Fish Boy,
Oh.
here's the Pigs.
Gosh.
Little battle ring.
So
You know
Lciop,
what? If
no.
you're good at something, keep on
Ah,
doing
Mother
it.
Witch.
Lciop
Good.
going bridge spam
1,
twice
2
in a
to
row.
bronze Royale.
With Mother Witch, one of the most frustrating cards in the game.
Please.
Luckily, having the delivery is Sub.
One more
A
Royale.
lot of value on the pig.
Woohoo!
this.
5-5.
Look at this. Wow.
Fireball.
All in, goes
Wow.
Wow.
and this is devastating.
Good game.
It is insane how much value a Mother Witch can get. And
Bye-bye,
just
Emberos.
one time.
No,
elixir
I think
in
it's
the
Tower,
tank,
right, Hawk?
down to
Good.
1. We'll get the King Tower
Yes,
activation,
exactly.
but he's going to take just as much
We
damage
lost
from these pigs.
we will
You know,
lost
I
too much
wonder if he made the
HP on
same
the
read
left
that
tower,
we
but
did, that once
okay,
he
as of
saw
5.
the shake
Because
of the head against, maybe he
the
wasn't
next
looking
time
for
he
it. The
will
shake
try
of the
to
head against the
kill-
P.E.K.K.A.
keep fireball
He
with
assumed
Q.
that he wasn't against pigs, he was against Hog. Instead, he finds himself against pigs after that overcommit.
11:48, 14:07. Both of them throw one huge handmaker to start as we get into double elixir.
For such a slow start, this has been such a crazy pace that happened in terms of the damage.
Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Goblins surround. There we go. High Mother Witch just looking for that value again. Now getting this Tesla out of cycle, that's going to be a problem. So Sub going to have to think about, all right, how am I going to deal with the ram behind the P.E.K.K.A here from Lciop? And that bomber, exactly. That bomber is a problem.
So now Lciop going to sit on that ghost maybe for the next pigs push. Barrel comes in, nearly gets the
Off
prediction,
ram.
not quite.
And you guys aren't seeing things. That is Sub's Archer Queen on the opposite side of the board, helping back on the other side of the board, which was able to stop that push.
It's like a game of dodgeball where you can shoot from the wrong side.
And getting this cycle in early, Sub already recognizing what he needs to do. He wants to win this game as soon as he can, because as this gets deeper and deeper, it's going to be a lot harder to keep up with, especially because that Mother Witch is going to start getting so much value. And that Fireball looking for Goblins, I believe.
And gets the tower connection from the ghost, lead back to Lciop.
Great Evo Bomber there.
Oh, Ghost got it to
Misses
piece of tower.
that piggy pull.
And this ghost might get away here. Fire Spirit to stop
doesn't
it.
stop.
Didn't need it. 771 remains.
Small mistakes, Rich. Back
So
up
it's
against
like
the wall.
from Sub, and he cannot
Keep
erase
cycle from Sub, just trying to
try to
prepare
cycle
for the
us
mad
quick.
dash at the end.
I mean, Lciop ran into this exact same problem yesterday, but unfortunately for his opponent, they made just a small
The game is
misplay.
really
He
slowly.
knows that this is about to be EQ cycled out to lose this game, but this is the last-ditch effort for Lciop. He needs to make something happen with that Evo Battle Ram.
Evo P.E.K.K.A at
There it
the
Keep
is.
fireball for Q.
Evo Battle Ram trying to sneak through.
Like Tesla.
Tesla back in cycle,
No,
though,
not
and it
enough
does
time.
pick up.
Delivery
Mother Witch
high.
on the right.
Delivery on top, there it is.
And looking to cover the pigs here, and so now the ghost not getting involved at the bridge. 50 seconds left. Triple elixir for
Fireball,
He'll
fireball,
have
we need
Fireball
fireball.
here as well, and
Yes.
he does.
Oh,
man.
Oh, he misses
No.
a couple though on the front end.
Bang.
And that's
The
gonna
Evo
do
Bomber.
it. That's gonna do it,
Ủa
Rich.
nha, ra nha.
Oh my word. 35 seconds left. The last ditch effort
Hey.
for Lciop.
Hey, we go, man,
Evo
yeah.
Tesla
Mày
holding
làm nha.
here at the bridge. Can he beat it out?
Defense
Fireball
in.
down, nothing to open up.
352, 192 has to catch
No,
that
let's
Fire
go.
Spirit. Second set of Peggy's in.
No
There's no way to
way.
stop it.
This is gonna be it.
No, good luck. Goodbye, Lciop.
Our former world champion has been eliminated. Our first world
That was
champion.
the next round.
After a
Bye bye,
tough
Lciop.
Day one. He stays alive till the